Welcome to your beginner-friendly guide to pleasure. In this video, I'm going to share 7 different ways of motions that you can pleasure yourself using your finger into your beautiful little rose. It's so beautiful to see that you wanting to connect to your body, discover what feels good, and build pleasure at your own pace. And just remember, there's no right or wrong here. This is about your experience, your rhythm, and your joy. So before we start, and generally any experience that you're coming into pleasure, you just want to set the mood. If you've had a really busy day, or you've just had an argument, or if something's just happened to your pet, your body just wants to relax a little bit. So do you need to go and take a shower? Do you just need to sit down and listen to some calm music for a couple of minutes? Do you need a drink of water? What does your body need to feel calm? And maybe you're ready to go straight in. But together, before we do move on, I'm going to get you to take a long, deep breath in through your nose and let your body soften on the exhale. It's okay if you've had a busy day, but now we're taking the moments to breathe and settle into your body. I'd also suggest you washing your hands and having clean nails and keeping them short. And just remember, we're here to focus on pleasure and curiosity with exploration, not performance. Your yoni, your body is unique and perfect exactly the way she is. So here we're going to use light circular motion around your clitoral hood, the tip of your clitoris. So just start slow and experiment with different types of pressure and speed, noticing what feels tender and what feels exciting. This circular motion is classic for building arousal and helping you tune into your body's natural rhythm. The circles invite a playful exploration of sensation, and for a deeper feeling, it's great to close your eyes and imagine your fingers tracing the curves of a flower petal, ever so soft, deliberate, and curious. Alrighty, for the second one, we've got a kind of come here motion. So trying this with me, just bringing your finger or two out and come here. And so as you're doing this, you're going to either insert 1 or 2 fingers inside of you and you work in a come here motion. So remember, just start slowly, experiment with different types of pressure, different sensations. Do you want to go more to the left side, more to the right side? And just deeply breathe as you're exploring this come here motion. This come here motion often stimulates more of the G-spot and takes you into a deeper sensation within your body. You've got control over this. You're really inviting the sensations to come and play with you. So do you want to go long and slow strokes, or do you want more of a smaller, faster rhythm? It's good to experiment with both. So going from that long and slow into that smaller rhythm. And remember, you can use 1 finger, you can use 2 fingers, and you can even experiment with your other hand as well. So now we've got the up and down stroke. So you want to be moving your fingers gently in and out of your vagina, experimenting with different speed and pressure. So sometimes a slow, deliberate motion works best, and other times a faster rhythm is going to spark that excitement. This is stroking intuitively. It's easy to control and perfect for beginners because it's mimicking the familiar motions of penetration, but without any pressure, expectation, or anyone else. So every move you want to breathe and let your body guide your fingers rather than your mind. And now we're going to come to the external labia. So we're going to pinch or gently squeeze using your finger and thumb around your labia, the outer labia and the inner labia. So the goal here is to explore your sensitivity, but not ignite pain. You want to start light and adjust as you learn your comfort zone. This is going to add new layers of sensation, helping you notice how your yoni responds to different kinds of pressure. It's a way of tuning into your unique pleasure map. So you want to imagine your fingers as storytellers, gently narrating through pleasure in different types of touch. Every gentle squeeze tells your body, I am here, I'm here to pleasure you, and I'm here to explore. And for those that like a little bit of a tease, I'm going to invite you to do some gentle tapping. So you're not whacking yourself here to cause pain or discomfort, gently tapping. This really builds anticipation and playful teasing that your body loves. You want to kind of think of your fingers as little drummers. So gently just applying that little bit of pressure. Or do you prefer the palm of your hand or your fingers? Often this really helps when you're really turned on and really stimulated. That anticipation and that tease that comes in is like a bit of a tingle, but it can be really fun to play with. And just remember, if you're doing this one with a partner, remember that you have the right to communicate, and you can start, say you are starting gently and lightly, and at any moment that it gets too much for you, you can say stop. Here at the School of Sensuality, I'm here to help you feel good, to ignite that pleasure within yourself. We're not here to ignite any pain. If at any time you do come across any pain within your body, feel free to drop it into the comments, or you can connect with me inside the School of Sensuality, where I help girls just like yourself overcome and understand why the pain may be happening and how we move through that. So now we've hit the G-spot, we're going to go and find the cervix with more of an up and down motion. So we don't need to be going speeding like this. I mean, if you've got energy in the rhythm in your fingers, you can, but we just want to be getting curious with that up and down motion. So when you're inside of you, lifting to the top and lifting downwards, you're going to potentially be able to find your cervix. So your cervix changes the position inside of you depending where you are at in every month of your cycle. So different subject, but that's something that's going to help you, is each week, or you can, if you want to do this daily or weekly, you know, either side of your cycle, your period, putting your finger inside of you, making sure your fingers are clean and you're doing this in the right way, not just rushing it. It's good to do after a shower because you're a bit more open and a bit more softer in your body, rather than just like, okay, quick, I need to do this. You know, we're all about still, slow pleasure in your body. So when you're entering your finger inside of you, you'll be able to notice the positioning of your cervix. If the position of your cervix is a little bit lower, this is maybe why you're having pain during sex. And you may notice this if this is before or after your cycle. Every body and every woman is different. So you've got to notice what really works for you and what feels right in your body. And then obviously the more that you know about this is how we communicate this to our partner. So when you're exploring just on an everyday, when you want to, it's like, okay, I want to get curious and learn about where my cervix is, that is how you find it. It's kind of like a squishy tennis ball feeling. And then when we are inside of us now for this movement, we are lifting up and down. So you cannot get lost as you're going inside of you here, but you kind of want to like go up and down, but ever so gently. It's maybe more of moving like just the tip of your finger than the actual whole finger. And you might want to just start with your small finger first, to just at the entrance to get a feel for, it's like, okay, how is this feeling in my body? Is this a sensation that I like? And then if you feel more comfortable, then we can go in with a longer finger and exploring up and down and just noticing with that motion. Remember, you know, we're here for curiosity, we're here for exploration. You may like some of these movements that I'm showing you. Some might feel good with the left hand and not the right hand. Some might feel better individually with yourself, and some might feel better with a partner. We are simply here to explore. And so now the seventh one that I'm going to share with you is exploring all the different types what we've just gone through. So this is kind of like a multi-point of stimulation. Do you want to be exploring your cervix, and then your clitoris, and then your G-spot? I just really want you to focus on moving slowly and noticing how different combinations feel. Maybe you can use one hand inside of you and the other here. We could use the up and down motion when you're inside and the gentle circles on the outside. It's about curiosity, feeling as like, okay, I like this. Maybe I want to try this finger. How does that feel? And then you're like, oh, okay, this really feels good. And allow yourself to experience the pleasure. This is what we're here for, girls. Treat it like a dance, wherever the motion is pulling you towards, wherever you want to discover, taking your time. This is not a race. It's really important. Maybe setting, 10 minutes timer on your phone, using your breath to stay present and exploring how it feels. You can also sit sit in the front of the mirror when you're exploring yourself, so it's going to open another level of acceptance and reduce any shame or guilt that you're maybe holding about exploring yourself for the first time. I just want to make sure that you feel safe when you're exploring yourself, and also make sure your hands are clean. And at any time that you feel this is too painful, uncomfortable, that is probably your moment to stop. You can always pop in the comments if you have any curiosities or you're needing a little bit more help. I'm here for you guys. And remember, there's no perfect way to do this. Every time you're going to have this experience, it's going to be completely different. Just enjoy it as you're going along. And if you would prefer more of a guided meditation on this, I'm going to link that up next so you can have more of a guided experience if you're a bit unsure of what to put where. See you next time, guys.